my First Cricut Mini Project proper, and I thought that what better a cartridge to use than Create a Critter, and I thought since my Mini is new, I would use Create a Critter 2, the newer cartridge of the two, and I haven't, I don't think, cut anything yet from Create a Critter 2, which surprised me when I realised. So I've created a little ladybug from the manual, put the layers onto my mat, virtual mat on the Cricut Craft Room here, and I created a little sentiment there saying love bug by welding two words together, and that second cartridge is actually Rock Princess font. The love is the love from the page that's got the little bug on it on Create a Critter, but as I say, the bug part, which is like little hearts in the letters, is from that Rock Princess's cartridge. So I've managed to get all the layers on one, and it is set at default of 2¼ inches, and my love bug, I think the love was 3/4 inch, and the same for the bug, and then I welded them all together. So now we're going to go. I've connected the Cricut Mini and the computer. I have loaded my paper onto my mat so it matches hopefully the right colours, as long as I make sure I load it into the Mini correctly. I've loaded those onto the mat, and so we're all ready to go. So the first thing we need to do is switch it on, and I'm already happy with the blade depth and the pressure, which is both set at 4. I'm pretty confident that that will be okay for this. So I'm going to then load my mat in. So just put that up, making sure it's the right way around for the mat, for the colours. Put that back down again, and then going back over to my computer. Press cut up here. It should recognise that it's connected okay. So it's saying, is it heavy cardstock? No, it's medium cardstock, so we're happy with that. Happy with the speed, happy with the number of times to cut. So then you can see here on the smaller version of my mat how I've actually laid the mat out. And I did a second one of the loves in the darker colour, and I'm hoping to just offset it to create like a shadow. And I'm actually using the card in the front of the book as a kind of just a base for this card, as I always quite like to do the card that's in the booklets, just as when I'm doing the first project out of the booklet. I always find that quite helpful. So let's press cut. Okay, so that's all cut out. So now we're just going to go over to the button here and reject the mat. All I would say is be ready to catch it. It comes out pretty quick. Okay, so now we're going to take this to the table and start putting these pieces together. So here's the mat, and so we're going to just now peel all these pieces off. So let's just see how beautifully this cuts. I think the Mini cuts really, really nicely so far. I've been really impressed, and how easily it's cut and how cleanly it's cut. If you have a look at that, I think that looks so nice, and it's such a clean cut. And we've actually got a little heart here that came out of the centre, so we'll keep that because I might be able to use that on the inside of the card. And then just pulling up our little part of our little bug. So here's all our elements for our little cutie pie of a ladybug, and I'll just get those all ready like so. So let's start putting this together. So I've just got a glue runner, a little tape pen, and I think that'll be more than adequate for what we're trying to do here. First layer we want to pop on is this dark pink layer, so I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back here and a couple little bits on the little antenna, and I'm just going to pick this up because it's always easier to put them in position because you can kind of feel the edges like so. Then the next piece is our darker piece so that we create the dark parts of the antenna and also the eyes and the mouth popping through. So just put that on, and then we've got the little yellow head, and pop that down. Very cute. And then lastly, just so that the antennae are correct, that's what these extra hearts were for. So just, again, a little bit of adhesive on the back here. And I'm not sure that it particularly matters which way round these go, so let's just pop that on like so. And very cute little bug. And you could put some little googly eyes on, which would look cute, or you can leave it like this, and I think for today I might leave it like this. Okay, and then I'm going to get my love bug sentiment that I created. This is the original sentiment, and as I said, I then just used that extra cartridge to create the bug part. And what I saw on the card in the book was that they slightly offset the word against a darker one, and it created kind of like an offset shadow, which was really quite nice. So I'm just gonna do that. So just putting adhesive on the love, because you don't want to and I would put it on the blue one, not the black, because otherwise you're going to be having adhesive where it's going to be open to the elements. There we go. So there's the love, and I think that looks really nice. You'll probably see it better actually on the white. I think that looks really effective, and I'm pleased with that. And I decided to not do it on the bug. I thought it would look nice just on that section. So those are all our elements just put together, and that just cuts so beautifully. I'm really pleased with that. Piece of cardstock that was 10 inches by 7 inches, scored it in half to make a 7 by 5. We're going to do a landscape card. I've got a nice piece of pink gingham cardstock, and that's going to go down there. But what I do want to do is put some ribbon around this. First of all, put our ribbon on. So what did I do with the adhesive? There it is. So I'm just going to put a line of adhesive along the back here, and then taking my ribbon, that's given me enough to do a nice bow. I just use the adhesive really to hold it in place while I'm working. So that's our bow, and we're going to now adhere this to our, whoops, to our card. So just making sure there's enough adhesive around all the edges and across the back here. Just take that, making sure the card opens correctly, and then pop this on the front of this card. And I think what I will do actually as well is just lift my ribbon here and put a tiny dot of that adhesive and stick my bow down, because that will keep it from moving around too much, which I think will look better. There we go. Right, and then all I want to do now is put my little bug down here on 3D foam, and my love bug up here. And the love bug I think I'm going to do flat, so I'm just going to use this adhesive here. So let's just pop that down in the corner. There we go. And then I'm going to get some 3D foam on the back of my little bug, and then pop that down. Like so. And I think I might just take this ribbon down just a little bit to make it a little bit shorter. There we go, I think that looks better. Okay, so that's our little bug on the front. Isn't that so super cute? I really like that. But we've also got, we had a few spare little hearts and I thought they might be quite sweet. Whoops, to dot around. Yeah, I think that looks quite cute. I think I'll stick those down. So again, I'm just going to use my tape pen. There we go. So that's the front of the card done, and I think that looks so sweet, fresh, really fresh and cute. And then the only other thing I've got is I had a little bit of this card, so I thought I would pop that on the inside so that it just made the inside have a little bit of interest. So again, just using my tape pen, putting some adhesive on the back here. And this is from the Tilda range, I think, and it's gorgeous cardstock, so we're just going to pop that on the inside just to add a little bit there. And you could have put your hearts on the inside if you wanted and followed that through. But anyway, so here is my first card made using my Cricut Mini, and I thought it was appropriate to use to cut a little bug since it's a little bug. So I hope you like this love bug, and I hope you like my little mini love bug over there. I certainly love my little mini bug. So I hope you've enjoyed this project with me, and I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.